Hey everyone, I wanted to show off my recent game pickups, as they would say. First off, got Jak and Daxter collection. Just picked it up today. So here's the spine. Guess I can, where's that? Upside down. Here's the back. You know, it looks really nice in the packaging. And here's the inside, as you can make that out. The disc art is very nice. In the back, I actually really like this collection. It actually shows the cover art of all three games in progression, and it looks really nice. Now, I do have all three Jak and Daxter games. I have, of course, the original. I have Jak 2 and Jak 3, but I really don't understand why they really felt the need to go for the Jak 3 kind of look. Personally, my favorite of the series is the original, because that was all about platforming. You know, there was a lot more elements to it, and I thought it was great. I really hated the route that they took, where up until Jak 3, you're driving cars, shooting each other. It's all about guns. You know, I didn't like the direction they went. I really prefer if they just stuck with the original Jak and Daxter. I mean, it was an interesting experiment, but you know, they're all three great games, but I personally like the original. But yeah, it sucks that they take Jak 3 and that's the front cover. I think that was stupid. They should have done some sort of a collage. I would have preferred that more over just featuring Jak 3 on the front cover. Yeah, he looks badass, but you know, he wasn't always badass, you know? So I do have the original. These aren't the greatest hits. I bought these on launch day, and now the manual sucks. The instruction manual just has the bare basics on it. So the other great thing is, because I have the original manuals with every copy, it's all complete. Now, I do know that they did change, like they corrected a lot of bugs, and they also added a commentary movie that features the voice of Daxter. And they basically play every single cutscene throughout all three games. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I might put up some gameplay footage. I mean, yeah, I can beat the original game within a day, and I can get 100%. I can collect every single power cell. So that is Jak and Daxter collection. Highly recommend people to pick it up. Now let's go on to the second game, or games, that I bought. Now this goes into an investment that I am making. For those who know, I bought 2 copies of Zelda Skyward Sword, because the first run copies come with a music CD as well as a golden kind of booklet cardboard insert art. And that's why I have one sealed and one is opened. So I will sell the sealed one at some point in the future. Well, now here comes into Resident Evil Revelations, or Resident Evil Revelatons. Yes, Revelatons. I don't understand how they can make this mistake. So I bought 2 copies. So now I have I have 2 copies with incorrect spelling. I'm going to keep one sealed. I'm going to have one opened, which I have yet to open, so I'm going to actually do it right now. I actually bought the very last copy that Target had. The other one came in from Amazon. So I'm going to open it now and show the cartridge art and all of that. I'm really looking forward to this, because this is where they're going back to their roots, where I prefer Resident Evil 1 through 4. I think everything afterwards is shit. I really hated Resident Evil 5 for the fact that it wasn't scary, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't a bad game. It just wasn't a good Resident Evil game. That's the way I see it, because it was all action focused, and to me, how the fuck can you have action and horror at the same time? It's on complete opposite ends. Either you're scared or you're beating people to pulp. I mean, you know. So this one kind of goes back to the roots, where You have very short corridors, you have things jumping out of nowhere, it's dark, you're by yourself a few times. I heard that there is a partner that just sucks balls, but whatever. Let me move the Club Nintendo out of the way. So here is the interior of Resident Evil Revelations. At least they spelt the cartridge correctly. I really don't understand how they can make that mistake. I think that is extremely hysterical that they misspell, or it's obviously a typo, but for the fact that it got through QA, that's just bizarre. So yeah, it has a co-op play with 2 players, so that seems like a cool thing. It has co-op play, local play, so hopefully if my friend gets the game, him and I can both play together. So yeah, that is Resident Evil Revelations, as well as Jak and Daxter Collection. Don't forget to check out on the 15th. I will have a PlayStation Vita First Edition unboxing, as well as what I think about the device, showing off all these little cool things about it. And yeah, take care guys, and look out for future content.